Most people see the Sakamoto Days Past Arc as just a straightforward origin story, but that's missing the bigger picture. Chapters 1-5 through 1-16 are basically a blueprint for the entire series. Yuto Suzuki lays out the absolute top tier of power in this world and fine-tunes the abilities of every key character we see in the present day. We're not just recapping what went down. We're breaking down the fight data, how the legendary trio leveled up their tactics, and the exact breaking point that turned Uzuki into the villain Slur. This is a deep dive into the past arc, Part 1. Let's get into it. We kick things off in Chapter 7, Reminiscence with the JCC Paintball exam. A lot of folks gloss over this, but it's packed with a key power scaling moment. The 9-hour stamina feat Sakamoto, Nagumo, and Rion Akao go against the whole JCC student body for 9 straight hours. Suzuki isn't drawing this to flex how tough they are, it's showing their endurance is on another level. In the current story, characters get tired out pretty quick, but back then the trio treats a full-day brawl. This sets the prime standard. The legendary trio didn't just hit hard in short bursts, they could go forever without breaking a sweat. It's crucial context because when they start struggling later, it's not them being weak, it's the threats being insanely Chapter 8. Assassin Department Store dives into the mechanics of Rion Akao's ability. Paths. Let's be clear, this isn't straight-up future sight. It's more like super-fast tactical prediction. Rion sees lines that connect her weapon straight to the enemy's weak spots. Her brain crunches angles, positions, and odds in real time to perfect shot. This chapter also reveals her flaw. Rion's all about cold logic and the most efficient play. That makes her the ultimate no-nonsense fighter. On the flip side, Uzuki shows up here as the idealist who second-guesses killing. The clash between Rion's practicality and Uzuki's heart is what fuels the drama. Kindaka, we meet the mission target and the real god-tier assassin. Kindaka is Suzuki's way of showing what order level truly means. The students seem badass up to this point, but Kindaka makes them look like amateurs. His speed isn't just raw pace, it's smart momentum play. He bounces off the environment to build velocity. By Chapter 10's mission, he's zipping around so fast he's basically invisible to even pro-assassins. This ramps up the mission. The trio has to protect the chairman's family while trying to catch the eye of a guy who's always 3 steps ahead. What makes Chapter Bodyguard Assignment and Chapter Funduel's mini-mission stand out is the setup. It's an escort mission. In fight terms, that's brutal because you're stuck reacting instead of calling the shots. The bad guys, Kobayashi with his poison and Higuchi the Brute, are nightmare matchups. Kobayashi's gas clouds lock down areas, perfect for screwing over bodyguards. This is where Nagumo's brainpower takes center stage. Knowing they're outgunned in a straight fight, he flips to mind games. He hacks their comms by imitating voices and feeding intel. Nagumo wasn't the muscle, but he was the strategist, winning by owning the info battlefield. Chapter 13. Car Chase gives us Sakamoto's ultimate tank moment. Kobayashi sneaks in a poison stab, and Sakamoto eats it on purpose to shield the VIP. The poison's a nerve killer meant to paralyze you. Sakamoto powers through. It's not pure grit, it's like he's got total control over his body, shutting down the shock. While Rion handles damage output and Nagumo runs support, this locks in Sakamoto as the frontline wall who soaks hits to keep the team in position. This is where things start unraveling on a technical level in Chapter 114. Each one's task. Rion overpushes her path's ability, the death lines get shaky and blurred. Her brain's overheating from the chaos, plus the poison messing with her vision. It tears down the myth of unbeatable powers. Paths needs sharp eyes and a steady head. In the mess of toxins and frenzy, it fails her, forcing a blind fight. That's the push for the trio to finally gel as a team instead of solo stars. Chapter 15. The Good Deed Collector is pure power scaling gold. Kindaka cuts loose, he pulls off a total speed blitz from 0 to strike in a blink, faster than reflexes can react. He even boots a speeding car off course. The gap between student trio and order pros like Kindaka is huge. They sneak in one team hit on him and it's hyped as a big deal. Even at their peak, these legends were far from the summit. We hit the peak in Chapter 16. The moment that births Slur. It's not a fight, it's a breakdown in morals, breaking it down step by step since it's easy to misread the scene. Enemies are out, trios wiped, Kindaka's gassed from the speed bursts. The twist. Uzuki's got the antidote, but he's blackmailed by his brother Asaki, who's threatening the Alkamar orphans. Decision. Uzuki can't stab Kindaka outright. He drops the vial instead, hoping it shatters and lets the poison finish the job passively. The hero move. Kindaka spots hesitation. In a split second, he burns his last energy to dive and save the vial. We've mapped the power peaks and emotional hooks. Hit like, subscribe, and drop your thoughts below. What's your take on Kindaka's sacrifice? See you in Part 2.